Good afternoon. The tool that I am reviewing today is called Pear Deck. There is a free version that you can try. There's also upgraded paid version. I currently have the 30-day trial for the upgraded version, so I'm not sure what would be taken away with the free version. However, I really like a lot of the tools that are within Pear Deck. One of the ones that I find really interesting is that you can choose a prompt. So at the beginning of class, you can start wondering, what do you wonder about today's topic? Write down everything you need from homework from the night before. You can even do a stress check with the kids to see where they're at with their stress. During class, you can also prompt, see how they're feeling. Are they feeling confused? Do they understand? Are they feeling frustrated? End of class, you can wrap it up. You could have students draw or type one or two things that they learned in the lesson, or pause and write what they've just learned. I really like that you can choose a Google slide presentation and put it right into Pear Deck. So students can log right in and go on to the Google Slides. This is great for something like a flipped classroom where maybe they review the slides the night before and then they can come in and be engaged in maybe a project group project activity during class time. One of my favorite parts that I found was that you can create activities and vocabulary lists. You can create flashcards from these as well. And there is a feature called Play Flashcard Factory. What this does is students work in groups and they create their own flashcards based on what they learned. They put in a vocab word, a definition, and even a drawing about the definition. And then as a group, they get back together and the teacher can accept ones that work for studying and import them onto Quizlet. So instead of the teacher just creating a vocab list saying, here's your Quizlet study, students are creating their own flashcards and then uploading them onto Quizlet to study. So it kind of gives them ownership over what they're studying, which I really liked. There is an awesome video which I watched. If you go on to the Pear Deck vocab editor and click the Pear and see Flashcard Factory in action. Unfortunately, I can't play it with the screencast, but it really shows how this tool works in action, and I really am looking forward to trying this out in a classroom. I really think that it will get students more engaged in studying with their vocabulary. Another feature that's really great about Pear Deck is that you can import your Google Classrooms. If you use Google Classrooms within your schools to import lessons, your rosters, you can upload them onto Pear Deck and link your classes and start multiple sessions multiple times, which is a great tool for in a middle school or a high school when you might be teaching 5-6 different classes a day. You can be running multiple sessions. Maybe the classes that you're teaching are different. So you can create the activities a little bit differently for each class in those going back to the Google Slides that you uploaded. Pear Deck also has a wonderful help database to help teachers better utilize their Pear Deck account. One of the categories they have is cool things you can do and using pair pop for instant engagement. So going back to the beginning of the flashcards that they can create, they're talking about it's a powerful tool for assessment and engagement tools. It's perfect for on-the-spot teaching moments. You want to give low-stakes pop quizzes. It can be a significant retrieval tool. If you suddenly need an entrance ticket for students arriving to class, or even an exit ticket when they leave. The teacher can choose the prompt, and then students are given a login code to put in on their Chromebooks, tablets, phones, whatever piece of technology they're using connected to the internet. And then students can write the response based on the prompt that the teachers used. And students can also have their views projected onto the screen. Teachers can use it to go over as a group what it is that they learned that day, which is a great way for students as a group to reflect on what they learn and build from there. One other thing I wanted to show is that not only can the flashcards be exported into Quizlet, but they can also be exported into game apps such as GimKit, where kids can work collaboratively with a game and make it a little more fun studying their vocabulary words. Overall, I found Pear Deck to be really interactive. I think it's a great way to keep kids engaged, and I'm really looking forward to using it in a classroom. Thank you.